Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear any of the music? I don't think you can. There you go, there you go, there you go. I think it's restarting now. Wait. There we go. Is the music like a nice volume? Do we have a nice volume of the music? Wait. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hi everybody. Hi. So, sorry that I'm live this late, but I had some insane. Sorry, did you hear that? I was actually like, I don't, my god, I don't understand. If you heard like the squeaking just now, I don't know why you heard that, because the mic was actually muted. I don't understand it. I just had to restart my PC like 4 times because I didn't get to figure out how I like get this to work, because I always heard myself. Like I heard myself in my headphones, but I never had any audio in the recording. And now, okay, in my OBS I have 2 sources of audio input right now. 2 sources. If I mute this, like, okay, let me know please. If I mute this. Okay, but I still heard myself. There was still sound. And when I mute my headphones in the other source that I didn't just mute, the source that for some reason does something, then I have audio in the recordings. If I just use this input, I have no audio in my recordings. I have to use one audio so you can hear me, and one audio so I can hear me, and so that I have audio in my recordings. Does that make sense? Absolutely fucking not. But if that's what it's taking to actually like use this, I guess. I guess. But yeah. Hi everybody. Sorry for the early stream crash out. Not unusual though. Yeti Maladiaspor. Yeni Maladiaspor. Thank you so much for the prime sub. Thank you. Let me give you a name trace. Y E N I A L A T Y A S P O R. I mean, I can try something. What happens now? How does the audio sound now? Because Brittany saying you said the audio doesn't sound unfully. Does it sound better now? Because I don't know at this point. I don't know what's going on. No difference. No difference. I mean, if it sounds good, I'll keep it. I'll keep it like that. Then I'll keep it like that. I don't care. I don't care. As long as I... Oh, vertical stream. Thank you. Sorry. I always forget the vertical stream. I'm sorry, vertical stream. I'm shaking your hand as an apology. But hey. Thank you everybody so much for joining. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello everybody. Hello, hello. I did not eat my Volkswagen today. I did not do that. But I actually got something today. I am feeling better. So those of you that don't know, I was in a pretty bad IBS flare-up the last 2 weeks-ish. And it's getting a bit better. I had a slight relapse today, which I think was because I was a bit stressed. And stress is the worst. But generally I am feeling better than the last stream, 100%. And I got something today that was recommended to me for IBS, which is a coconut. Coconut. Hello? My iPad just randomly turned on. Wait 1 second. Just put on sleep mode. No, it should not turn on. Coconut water is actually super nutritious and has a lot of electrolytes. And coconut meat also has a ton of nutrients and stuff like that. So yeah, I am a big fan of the coconut. Actually, fresh coconut is a lot better than just coconut water. I'm sorry, that was so loud. But yeah, and it also has a pre-cut here, so that once you sipped it out all, you can scoop out the coconut meat and put it in your cereal or just eat it like it is. But how y'all doing? How was y'all's Tuesday? What did you do today? What did you do? I love how the straw came with it. Neue Weinhistamines are actually really, really bad. Alcohol is a really bad IBS trigger for me. Rained in and off. Oh, amazing. That's great. Where have I been? Just kinda dealing with health issues. That is my knee, by the way. Just kinda relaxing. I'm enjoying the tingles already. Let's go. I was actually really looking forward to use this in a stream. Oh wait. Love you, Jenna. Thank you. Hi, Jordan. Hello. don't want to shake it too much because I'm scared it's gonna spill. So is alcohol trigger for IBS, irritated bowel syndrome. What are other triggers? Stress. Stress is a really bad trigger. In my case, low vitamin D levels also make triggers worse. An unregulated nervous system, which with hypermobility is very common. Water globes made you superior to coconut. Very fatty foods as a trigger. There a ton. But when I'm like stable, it is a lot better. How long will stream be? Probably like 1.5 or 2 hours. I should stop drinking that. That's so loud. And that straw is also like disintegrating because it's like a paper straw. Oh, it smells so good. Like, gonna put my metal straw in there later. Oh yeah, I don't have plastic straws either, but I have metallic straws. You also decided that in your school days with a beautiful outfit. No, I usually just went like super comfy. I usually went with super comfortable outfit. Oh wait, I forgot to put live ASMR in my title. What the heck? What up? Maybe a little umbrella, yeah. Yeah, paper straws are. I don't get it. Also, I had a meeting today with my management, and they had the amazing idea that if we reach the sub-goal for my physical therapies, I'm going to react to old horror movie trailers, because old horror movie trailers are so funny. So I would really like to do a reaction stream where I react to old horror movie trailers. Oh yeah, trailers. There we go. Thank you. I really want you all to see the old trailer for House, which is a Japanese like horror movie. That was one of the first like horror movies that we watched in our like movie night themes. The theme was like vacation, and one person brought House, which is I think from the 1980s, like a Japanese horror movie. It was so good. It was so good. Board meeting horror movies. What do you think? I love horror movies. I love horror movies so much. I'm a big fan of horror movies. But because I'm a big fan, I'm also very picky. Oh, and I saw the Odyssey yesterday. I saw the Odyssey. I think I saw Other Mommy, the trailer. Does that start with a woman coming home and like the kid having a cookie dough ice cream? Is it that one? The Ring movies were good. I like the first one the most. I can't even remember the other ones. The Odyssey. So I have relatives in Greece. My nail lady is Greek. And what I'll say, you cannot go into a Christopher Nolan movie with hundreds of stars, like with just a high tier star acting main characters, and expect like accurate movie. That doesn't really work. So is it good? I would say for me a good 7 out of 10. But it is what you get. It is what you get. No, 2026. It was not the best movie that I've seen this year. But it is a good movie. If you can see it, go watch it. It is definitely not a regret watch. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is worth it. It is absolutely you get what it is, you know? What's the best movie you saw this year? Oh, what movies came out this year? I did see it in 70mm, actually, yes. The flickering was a bit, something to get used to, but it was alright. 1 second. Sorry. A side effect of IBS is that. And recently I've been eating a lot of those. But they're good. I was kind of disappointed by the back rooms, not gonna lie. I was disappointed by the back rooms. IBS can cause acid reflux, yes. Because of like bloating and other gas productions. In my case, it's actually mostly burps, so I apologize for that. Is he reaching to different chats because no one asked? Yes, there are YouTube and Twitch. Help with back pain. Unironically, a light workout. If you do a light workout, the muscles that are tense and in pain kinda are forced to activate in different kinds of ways. And that can actually help you feel better, so I would recommend working out a little bit if you can. Also, I'm sorry if there's like, for some reason, interferences here and there. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know what it is. think the Backrooms is a great movie because it is enjoyable for the viewer, for the fans. I kind of managed to broaden the Backroom story into the movies. Yes, absolutely. I would have just liked more of the Backrooms. I think the story itself is actually like good. I kind of would have wanted. Oh my god, iPad. I would have just liked more of the Backrooms feeling, like in the movie, you know, like the that visual of just being lost in the Backrooms, not knowing where to go, everything like repeating, the being lost feeling, weird arrows on the walls. There was just like one or two scenes like that. It was mostly just like some weird sets, which again is okay, but the actual Backrooms is like there's weird yellow walls and you're being lost in them. So yeah, I think that would have been cool. I am talking to both chats. I have seen Obsession, yes. I think acting wise, probably one of the best movies in recent years. Yes, I'm the fanboy for Instagram, you're right. Hi, Thomas. Yes, there are two chats. I read two chats. Shark, Dyrich, and Momo. Thank you all so much for the long support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hype train. Thank you so much for the hype train. Thank you. I love your spooky collection. Thank you. Do I have a favorite plushie? I really like my giant Mew. I really like it. But I also really like the kind of fucked up bunny plushie. Most people actually don't talk in chats. There are, in the horizontal stream, there are currently 125. In the vertical there are like 50, and on Twitch we are at almost 700. But since it is ASMR, a lot of people are just chilling. And also, if you want to contribute to the sub goal, now is the chance, because we have a hype train going. If you reach the sub goal, I'm gonna read you a super sweet and hopefully helpful affirmations poem. And if you reach the physical therapy sub goal, you're not only helping me be in pain less, you're not only helping with my pain management, but when we reach that goal, I'll be reacting to some old horror movie trailers. And hello, I am live, and I hope you're going to go to bed soon, if it's like already late for you. Getting a good night's rest is very important. I'm just gonna finish this, and then I gotta show you a gift that I got from a lovely person on my wish list. My ASMR streams are a lot of, just cozy, just chatting, and doing some ASMR in between. Guten alten Reiswaffeln. Mainly joint pain. I have hypermobility, and I often have dislocated vertebrae and other parts, like shoulders. My body tenses up in very weird ways. Mainly back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, knee pain. That kind of stuff. I have dislocated shoulders, especially my right one, quite regularly. But because I'm hypermobile, they pop out like way easier. What's the coolest thing in your room? I think the coolest thing in my room right now is my coconut. Some coconut water in it. I really want to get like a metal straw. I'm gonna get a metal straw. Y'all, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a metal straw so I can sip on my coconut water. Get some electrolytes. I'll be right back. Alright, we got a metal straw. Let's see. The hole is so small that when I drink, no air can escape, and then I have to like push air back in. Yeah, we have metal straw now. The gum is so pretty. Do you like it? Do you like the top lip black and bottom lip normal? Finian, thank you for the 32 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like impossible. Yeah, you're right, you're right. You're right, you're right. mess it up properly for once. Okay. Alright, let me show you the very, very, very generous gift that. Let me pull up the name. The very, very generous gift that Hellaland6317 got me, which is a Vivienne Westwood necklace. I love Vivienne Westwood jewelry. I have like 3 pieces with this one now, and I like the Vivienne Westwood stuff, but it has to be, for me it has to be actually silver, because there's a lot of silver plated brass, which I don't like as much. But yeah, let me open it. I got a ton of that paper. She doesn't even read this chat. I do. I do read this chat, Super Saiyajin. I do. Alright. Let me show you the necklace. Hi, Miss Doggy Paws. How you doing? What did you do today? I love the little pouches that the Vivienne Westwood stuff comes in. Look how cute that is. So cute. I'm really proud of you for prioritizing yourself. I feel like we are being told a lot, like, oh my god, this generation is so lazy. I don't know many people in my age that are actually lazy. It's just, like, everything is just so hard. I have have so many friends who work full-time job and can only afford rent because they live with someone else. Thank you, Elliot Sounds. Thank you. Hi, J Bolly. Hello, hello. Alright. Oh my god, it's so fucking pretty. It's a safety pin necklace. I think I could actually, probably. It's extremely pretty, right? Like also over a top, like over a black top or something. Right? It's so pretty. Wait, let me put it on. Come on. Putting on necklaces with long nails is so hard, man. There we go. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so cute. I love it. I love it so much. Denise getting away when you're doing chores. I don't do many chores. I actually don't do that many chores. I have a dishwasher. So that gets rid of a lot of the chores. My roommate does the vacuuming, and because actually, let's not get into that. Let's just say I don't do many chores. I just kind of don't. Thank you. I really, really love it. It's so cute. So cute. Also, this is actually for something completely different, but I really like how this looks. And later today, I would like to film a video. I would like to do a Mean Girl Cleans Your Ears continuation because people have been asking for that on YouTube. It's kind of starting to piss me off. Why? I'm doing ASMR. If you don't know what ASMR is, that's not my problem. The dark side, exactly. Did you get into these type of jewelry? It reminds you of the hardware chain. I just think it's a kind of alternative thing. I just really like how dainty it is, but it's still more than just a normal necklace, and I really like that. Yes, like a coconut. I love Adrian again. How was my day? Pretty simple, I would say. I walked a nugget. Wait, let me. Can I put this here? No, okay, it's too heavy. I walked a nugget. Breakfast, little nap, got ready, made some content, had a meeting, and then struggled so hard with my microphone. Thank you for doing more to me. Thank you, Jamie, thank you. I've actually recently been in a bit of a weird headspace because I think I said this a few streams ago that I would really like when I get ready for stream, I want to be more comfortable. Like today's outfit is just a cute top, this choker, and a skirt and kurumi socks. I'm wearing kurumi socks, you have to believe that. And I would like my stream outfits to be more comfortable. That is like a number one thing that I would really like. Because, and I actually finally know why some people, like sometimes I see people out and about on the street and I'm just like, oh my god, you look so cool. They have like chokers and belts and harnesses and other types of things, and I'm just like, how do you do that? And I'm sorry if you can hear those interferences. I don't know if they're just me or if they're also noticeable for you. And I finally kind of know why I don't like wearing harnesses, why I don't like wearing like very intense chokers and stuff like that. It is actually pretty simple, because of my hypermobility, my nervous system is very on edge a lot of the time, because my body is under more stress all of the time because it's like trying to hold me together. And corsets and chokers and a lot of, jewelry and accessories can be overwhelming when you're already pretty overwhelmed. So, I don't like these kind of things because they make me feel even more stimulated than I already am by default. So, yeah, and that's why I want to get a very comfortable wardrobe when I'm going to visit China this year. I'll be in China and Japan in September and October, and I'm looking forward to getting a more comfy wardrobe that looks really good. What's your skincare routine? You will very soon find out, because I would like to do a skincare roleplay on YouTube. Hi Lyle Cyan, hello. Comfy is always the best, that's really true. You're welcome, kind of stuff, you're welcome. Okay, Razy from Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I can see that. But I don't think she has glasses, right? Yes, I have been out of the country before. But I'm not traveling alone. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But on socials, expect to only see me because the people that I'm traveling with do not like to be on socials, mainly because of their work. So yeah, don't expect to see people other than me. I have been to Turkey before, but that's the only outside the EU country that I've been. Bye cat, bye bye. I also love listening back to your ASMR. No, I don't listen back to my own ASMR. I actually don't. I actually don't. Good evening, hello. Have a good evening. I'm an actual broadcast meteorologist, and all my personal life journal with my professional life. I totally get that. I totally get that. Believe it or not, my real name is also not Nana Nitre. I know, shocking. So shocking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you. Thank you, Jordan Fisher. Thank you. I do love listening to Latte ASMR. Latte is so good. She's so good. I actually don't have any bubble wrap right now. I recently tried to use it for content, but it didn't work out as I have intended. Hi Slayer, I'm doing good. I'm doing better. I'm not doing good. I'm doing better. Cyber Dragon, thank you for the year. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's 20 past 11, yes. Sorry. I will stream for like 20 more minutes like normally, and then we're gonna record the ear cleaning roleplay. Are there any triggers you would really like at the ear cleaning roleplay? What kind of triggers would you like? Darakna, thank you so much for the 10 gift. You are the goat. Thank you so much. Let me get your name on the screen. Let me get your name on the screen. Thank you. It says honorary gift subber. That is an improvement. Yes, absolutely. look like you would be very polite. I think I am a very polite person. I'm very polite, but I'm also like, if someone does me wrong, I will say something. Like, I'm not afraid of confrontation. Like, I'm really not afraid of confrontation. Take care, Alden. Take care. Take care. Why but not a pushover? Yeah, that's very true. I'm also... I really try to give people the benefit of the doubt. And like try to see things from other people's perspective. Think like, okay, maybe they're just having a really bad day. Maybe they had some horrible things happen to them in their life. Like, no person is voluntarily, like, out of fun and shits and giggles, like, awful. I mean, maybe some are, but then it's also like there's something going on. Because no one like likes to go around in their everyday life just to kick people in the shins, you know? So yeah, so I like to give people a benefit of the doubt, but some people at some point don't deserve it anymore. There's like some people who push things too far, and then you just have to be like, block, and then move on with your day. I'm very good, I would say, with handling not criticism, but like people being mean, people talking shit, people saying mean things, because I am very confident in myself. As an example, when I was younger, I was always very skinny, but even more so in middle school and high school. And there were occasions when I was out with friends and some guys came up and like talked to us, blah blah blah. And one time, one of the dudes, or I think basically all of them, just kind of came over to make fun of us. And one person then went, okay, but before we go, I just gotta know, are you going through like cancer treatment or something? Because you're like so skinny, like, do you have cancer? And I was like, excuse me, what? What? You just asked a random girl if she has cancer because she's like skinnier than normal. And one time I was also just minding my own business. I was just minding my own business, eating ice cream with a friend of mine. We were just sitting. ASMR horror story, IRL time, I guess. We were just sitting on a bench, and this elderly lady came up to me, leaned down, put her hand on my thigh. She just touched me out of nowhere, mind that. Put her hand on my thigh and was like, it's gonna get better. Don't worry, it's gonna get better. One day you will know happiness. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. Just keep holding on. Have a good day. And left. And my friend and I were just like sitting there with our ice cream, like, huh? Yes, I was like wearing black. I was like very emo. but also, like, what the fuck do you mean? And we were just chatting and like laughing, like we were having a grand time. None of us was like crying or anything. So yeah, we were just like, thanks, I guess, but I'm doing pretty fine. And one time a like very drunk dude randomly on the street asked me if I don't know why I get assumed to have like the worst fucking illnesses. One dude just randomly assumed that I have AIDS. He was like, hey, like shouting across the street, hey you, like you skinny girl over there, do you have AIDS? And I was like, what? And then he just continued to walk. He just walked past. He didn't even wait for an answer. I think he meant me. There were not many people around. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, just two quick little stories about my life. And I think when like you witness this in real life, you played through, you know? You're like, I've seen everything. Yeah. Have scurvy. Oh, that would have been funny though. Hi cutie. Hi Ellie. Hello. The unwarranted affirmations, they were like, I think that was actually the worst thing. Because again, like, what made you think I'm doing this bad in life? Ebola. You know, you're unaware accused of having AIDS, but yeah. Like, yes, I was always on the weight. I was always skinny. I was always, you know, like small frame, small build. Like, come on. Have you ever seen actually sick people? I have a relative who had cancer last year. That is on a whole different level. That is not comparable to a like naturally skinny person. I'm making a doctor's appointment to check for what? It makes very hard for me. Your ASMR helps a lot. Oh, really? Oh, really glad. Really glad. Asking someone if they're sick. I feel like with being skinny, people just think they can. I just feel like people, when I see skinny people, they just kind of feel a bit more entitled. Like to assume that you're sick. I can't speak for any other experiences because I didn't have them. But when a, you know, normal sized person would look sick for some reason, maybe because they are, they would probably not get asked as directly if they're sick as if you're skinny and sick looking. That's a terminal in this. Yeah. I have a BMI of 18, so yes, I am underweight. I'm gonna work out today after stream. I have not been working and reading as YouTube boy. I am reading you, YouTube boy. And thank you, Peter. Thank you. I haven't been working out regularly lately because of my IBS flare-up. but I really need to get back on it. I really, really need to get back on it. Yeah. And like all of my friends know that I'm skinny and healthy. They see me eat regularly. So they know that I'm not actually, sick to that degree. Yes, I have chronic illnesses. And they do affect my weight in a way. Like IBS does affect my weight. But it's not that bad. Randomly comes up to check your blood pressure. Just someone with like a gouge. Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? Like the gouge? Someone just like coming up, putting the gouge around your arm. Just one second. Let me just. And then you'd be like, you're 18. I'm 28. I'm 28. ASMR checking my blood pressure. It's gonna be very low, I can tell you that. Been skinny, get randomly in small baker's went to shop at work the other day. For Simpson, it was a kid. I'm 36. People are so unhinged. I recently got asked for my ID in a supermarket when buying alcohol for my parents, and the lady was like, do you have an ID? And I was like, lady, I'm 28. And she was like, what really? I'm like, yeah. I can give you my ID, but I'm 28. Like, please. And she was like, okay, I'll believe you, Dad. Because when you're like 17 or 16 and you lie about your age, you're like, oh yeah, I'm 19 or I'm 18. But you're not gonna say 28. I am 28. I'm actually gonna turn 29 this year. I'm gonna turn 29. Can you believe that? I can. I have a degree. I've been doing this for years. Hi Julie, hello. I love popcorn so much. You're pushing 30, auntie, ain't no way. Little girl, where's your mother? Nana Andre, is that you? My god. At least I get closer to actual mommy age. "28-year-old cutie patootie, thank you, that's super sweet." Yeah, a lot of people assume that I'm younger than I am. Because I'm short. I don't go out in the sun. I have this chronic skin condition, and my worst trigger is the sun and sweating. So I can't really go out in the sun without having a flare-up of atopic dermatitis, by the way. So I wear sunscreen, I stay in the shade, I eat really well, I have very good genes. Both my parents are usually taken at least 10 years younger too. My mom, both of my parents are 55. My mom is 55, my dad turns 55. And they're usually both guessed like early to mid 40s. So definitely also genes. It's not just good skincare and avoiding sun. There's a lot that plays into like your looks. I guess I also have a rather young looking face. So yeah, sunscreen and avoiding the sun do wonders. I also use retinol, so Chad for getting that done is only 2 can install, but also vampires needs permission to enter buildings. I don't need permission to I mean, yes, I do need permission to enter buildings. It would be rude if I didn't ask for permission. But just because I want to be polite. Makeup is awesome sauce, thank you. Oh yeah, that's something that I wanted to share. This graduate right is so good. What I wanted to say. Because I want to be more comfortable on streams, I also want to get quicker with my makeup. Because when I do like my winged liner and everything, my makeup usually takes an hour. It takes an hour to do, and I just kind of don't want that. So this today took me 40 minutes, and I was like redoing some stuff as I was doing it. Because I like adjusted some things, but generally, I think this makeup suits me really well, right? Do you like it? Do you like this makeup? Could you do a get ready with me and add it into stream? I could do that. I could do this makeup look if you wanna. Can you put Subway Surfer gameplay in the corner? I don't think I wanna do that. I am feeling a bit better, yes. Not 100%, but I am feeling better, yes. Thank you, Andre, thank you. Thank you, Stranded. Comfy nitrate arc, yes, yes. Alright, let me get ready for the video recording. Yeah, you got the I got get on ready with me part. Alrighty, how shall we do this? Shall we do this? I think I just wanna sit like that. I think I just wanna sit. Okay. Please pray to all the gods that when I open my camera settings that the audio is gonna stay fine. Please pray to all the gods that you know that the audio is gonna stay alright. Alrighty. Do you know what Metallica is? Of course I know what Metallica is. My dad drives a Harley. What do you think I listened to in a car as a kid? I have no space on my desk. start with the thumbnails. Hi Zach, hi Teaser. Alrighty. My nail lady always makes fun of, not fun of me, but she always says I have such small hands. Alrighty, let's start with the thumbnails. I'm actually gonna keep my ponytail because it is hot in my room. Alright. It looks so disgusted. Okay, let's see. I look so disgusted in some of these. I'm doing the thumbnails for the video. Hello? I can't believe it's so cute. Thank you. Those are the last few ones. And then I'm gonna start. Okay. So we're gonna do ear cupping. We're gonna do the good old these fluffy fluffy sticks. We're gonna do some feather brush cleaning, and we're gonna do the Q-tips. Alrighty. Okay, let's turn this off. Alrighty then. So, if you are new here, I'm going to tell you what is about to happen. I am going to record a YouTube video live on stream. So, I'm not gonna read the chats in the meantime. So just so you know what is going on, I'm going to pin this into the chats, and one of my mods is going to pin on Twitch, because for some reason they can't do so on YouTube. Alrighty. Well then. Well then. Y'all, please sit back, relax, enjoy a few uninterrupted minutes of ASMR. I won't be able to read chat, but I'll be back after the recording, so don't leave. Alright, bye for now. I'll see you in a bit. You're back. Amazing. But I couldn't get any worse. Well there. I'm seeing you again. Yes, I'm seeing you again. So I assume you're here for the ear cleaning again. Yeah, I feared so. But don't worry, I'm already wearing my gloves, so this is a less intimidating experience. Alright, let me just quickly ask you one or two things. Do you have pain? Other than the existential pain that we all suffer from, I meant like in your ears. You know, the thing that you're here for? No pain? Okay. Okay, like a stuffy kind of feeling? Yeah. I think I know where that's coming from. Do you use things like Q-tips? Apparently you don't really listen to what people tell you. You shouldn't use Q-tips because you kind of like push the stuff more into your ears. Yeah, you shouldn't put anything in your ears that is bigger than your elbow. Yeah. But since I'm a professional, I am going to use Q-tips. But you do not. Alright, any other questions other than why? No, I don't think so. Okay. So, I think you know the procedure. I'm gonna change a few things a tiny bit. I'm going to first kind of like squish your ears to create kind of a I don't really know what to call it, you know, like the things that they use for the toilet. Yeah, I'm gonna do this for your ears. Yeah. And then I'm gonna use these to clean out the big bits, which I'm super excited about. And then I'm gonna use Q-tips for these small bits. So looking forward to that. And then last but not least, I'm gonna use this to like brush everything off your ears. Poor thing. I'm already so sorry. So yeah, shall we start? Okay. I was afraid you would say that. I was hoping you might need to go to the toilet or something, so have a little bit more of a gracious break. But it's okay. That's alright. Okay, so please hold still. Yeah, that's great. That's great. If you at any point are in pain, let me know. Look into your ears, okay? Please don't make any sudden movement. It's even worse than I thought. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take these off because my hands are sweaty. It happens when you're in genuine fear. So, now I'm gonna use these. Please hold still, don't move. I don't want to poke your brain. Breathing through the nose. Have you been to like an actual doctor before? Because it kind of doesn't seem normal. You have? What do you say? Lost cause? Everything is alright. Don't believe that. But I'm not a doctor. At least not today. For this video. But surprisingly, we are making some good progress. We're already doing things. I don't really know what these things are, but we're doing things. Okay, let me do a quick hearing test, alright? Can you hear that? Okay. Can you hear that? Okay. Don't look. Where do you hear the tapping? Where do you hear it now? Where do you hear it now? Wow, yeah, that was scratching. Good job. was a coconut. Do you not have coconut on your desk? Everyone has a coconut on their desk. Okay, did the tapping sound dull on any sides? You can't tell. Go figure. Okay. I'm just gonna do a bit more with those, and then I'm gonna switch to the Q-tips. And after the Q-tips, I'm gonna do the test again. Okay? Yes, with the same coconut. Alright, let's move on to the Q-tips. And again, these are off limits for you. You're not supposed to use them. You can use them to the outside of your ears to dry off water after a shower or stuff like that. But do not touch your ear canal with them, okay? No. Okay? Thanks. Okay. God. No, there is no God. God has left us. God has left me. A little cut here, dear editor, because my stomach is growling. I don't have to worry about dinner anymore. My appetite has left the room. Oh, that feels nice. I'm so glad. It's so nice to hear. So happy for you. I want to cry. Alright, let's do the coconut test again. Where do you hear the coconut scratching? And do you hear it clearly? And is it clearly? Okay, good. And now? you notice any difference. Clear, nice sounds. Do you hear that? Okay, good. Okay, good. I think you're good. And even if you're worried, I don't care. So, last but not least, I'm gonna use this to just like brush off the rest, I guess. Actually, I think I need something bigger. Let me see. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's better. The other thing I can use on normal people. And this is for special cases. Yeah, you're so special. It's one way to say it. Honestly, only I can fix something like that. I can be proud of myself. So, please don't come again. It was not nice to have you. I wish you a terrible day, the worst nightmares, and I hope I do not see you in the next video. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching. There we go, there we go. It's a mean roleplay, y'all. It's mean. People will cry. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you click on a mean roleplay, you gotta, like, you gotta expect mean, y'all, you know? You know? You gotta expect mean. They should be asleep of the ASMR word. You're right. Oh, my neck. Jesus Christ. Love it so much. That's the right spirit. That's the spirit. Alrighty, I'm gonna stream for a few more minutes and then we're gonna call it a night because if you heard my stomach, you know that I'm quite hungry. And because my dinner didn't like me again, or I didn't like my dinner, I'm gonna make some porridge after the stream because I know I can stomach that really well. I might just do another, like a rice cake. What time do you usually get to bed? Stop it, get some help. Usually around like 2 to 3. I'm a very, very, very big night owl. Always have, always will be. Like, I am 100% convinced that there are people who are just naturally more awake at night and some who are naturally more awake during the day. And for me, my natural rhythm is just 2 a.m., 3 a.m. and getting up at like between 10 and 11. Bika, I struggled for half an hour to get this mic to work today. That's why I don't use it. Thank you, Laura Jones. Thank you. Oh no, if you are what you eat in my clan is an innocent man? What do you mean? Oh. I work in the morning, I would sleep at the same time. Yeah, I feel like people who have that rhythm naturally kind of have to find work that fits them. Like, for example, I have a ton of friends who work at the cinema. Because for them, getting up at 7 a.m. sounds like a nightmare. care of the tummy takes care of you. Yeah, true. Oh, that's hard when you don't really know when your body is tired. This makes it difficult. July is almost over. It's crazy. Like, not even 1.5 months, or pretty much 1.5 months, I'll be on a plane to China. Crazy. When I'm in Japan, am I in focus? I think I'm in focus. I don't think I'm in focus. When I'm in Japan, I want to do some taste testing Japanese snacks, taste testing Japanese fruit kind of streams. I think this could be really, really fun. Goth and late night, a wonderful combination. Thank you. Tastes pretty bland. I'm super scared of falling out of the sky. You cannot. Imagine, well, not imagine, it actually is how a plane works. It is like a ship on the sea. Sometimes it's a bit, rougher, and then the plane is like shaking a little more. But the plane can physically not fall out of the sky. It's not how they're built. You're a lot safer on a plane than anywhere else in the world. Maybe like some prisons, I don't know, but you're so much more likely to get into an accident on the way to the airport and at the airport than on a plane. The people that are flying the plane know what they're doing. They've trained for that for years. It's one of the hardest jobs to get. They have hundreds of tests. They have regular exams. They know what they're doing. And they know their planes well. It's like you know your car. Like, if something sounds off, you know it. So be sure that no pilot will ever start a plane if they're not 100% sure the plane is safe. Because they also want to get home. They also have family, someone to get home to, probably. And they also make sure they're mentally alright. So it is really, really, really safe to fly. And if you're scared of, I don't know, birds hitting the plane, birds are actually very, very good at avoiding planes. They're very, very good at that. So don't worry about that either. There's so many safety checks. Don't leave your bag unattended. Okay? Don't leave your bag unattended anywhere on an airport. Then we'll immediately alarm people. Birds are good at avoiding planes, they are. I literally saw a reel of a person where the pilot was like, everyone is telling me this plane's good. I don't believe it, so I'm not taking off. We're getting on a different plane. I don't feel comfortable flying this plane. I'd rather have you all wait for another hour or two. If I'm not 100% sure this plane is alright, I'm not taking off. And you can be sure that this is how every pilot goes to their work, because you gotta be safe. Everyone wants to live. Everyone on this plane wants to live, so yeah. You wanna know why there are not many updates? Because the systems just work. Older systems are a lot less susceptible to hacking, to malfunction, to breakage, because they just work. And that's why there are very little updates. That's why some of the planes look so old, because they just work. They are the safest modes of transportation. Do you ever just like start laughing at a video on your phone and realizing that you look dumb? No, I think it's pretty normal at this point. So many people laugh at their phones. When someone laughs at their phone, I'm just like, ha, probably saw a funny short or funny reel or something. Probably saw one of my reels. Because how is because they just work a valid argument? I think Bill Gates said that. Like, never change a running system. If a system works and is safe, why would you change it? Especially when, you know, updates and everything also brings a lot of risks. Your family is worth every cent, by the way, thank you. Okay, this is my last rice cake. I'm only eating more rice cake because I want to work out after the stream. Crowd strike incident? I don't know what it is. As someone who works in tech, people always want to change your working system. It's very frustrating. I can imagine that. The pretty lady should share some snackies. I'm sorry. a big part of it is that updates require new training, new equipment, new risk, but most of the time it isn't worth it. Yeah. Rest in peace, my PC. The GPU drivers got cooked while updating. See, another update. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, because something works is a bit shallow. Yeah, I do see that. It's okay to be a smartass sometimes. That is absolutely fine. Hi, Macman. Hello, hello. Bye bye, bad boy. Bye bye. I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I'm not 100%, but I'm doing better. So that's something in my book. Oh my god, I'm so full of rice cracker dust. Also, y'all, I've been thinking. I really love these black contacts that I'm wearing because they just give me like a little bit of something. But they are yearly contact lenses, and I'm kinda, a bit sometimes with yearly contacts because you get a lot of protein buildup and stuff. So I am kinda thinking about. I'm just logging in. I'm thinking about getting these same kind of lenses, but monthly. Yes, they're yearly. It is fine if you wear them like once or twice a month and like switch out the others. But I kind of really want to try basically the same type, but for monthly contact lenses. But it's a ton of shipping. I could get like free shipping on $50 US. What would you say? Is that worth it when I get like 5 months of like contact lenses, like yearly contact lenses, and then oh my god, they have glasses. And then like switch these out. Is any one of you like a bit more specialized in like contacts? Would that be worth it? Is that like good for you? Oh, the free standard shipping is 30 business days. That is a hell of a lot of time. I'll see I'll because I've been sponsored by this brand, I might reach out to them and ask if I could get. The thing is, I would like to use them more often. That is my thing. Like, I don't know if I can use them, like if I should use them like super regularly, because they really so my thought is, if I get monthly ones, I could actually wear them like more regularly, and like even on a normal day, I guess. These would be half a year, like 6 months, and it would be $67. $67 in euro would be 60 bucks, which is not a lot if you think about it. I would like to use them IRL too. I would kind of like to use them IRL too. I have actually asked a content creator friend, because she wears colored contacts all the time, and so I asked her like, hey, how do you wear your colored contacts so much? And she just said, I just do it regularly and your eyes get used to it. So I'm kinda in a what shall I do kind of situation. I'll see. I'll think about it. I cannot use PayPal. That's crazy. That is crazy. I can use Google Pay or PayPal, or like credit card. Damn. If you can afford it, yeah, because like the free shipping is only for like 6 months. Otherwise, I have to pay 21 bucks for shipping, and that's 2 packs of like color contacts. But the thing is, I don't know if they're like super comfortable. If they're not comfortable, I paid 60 bucks for nothing. You see my issue? You see the issue? So yeah, I might reach out and ask like, hey, can we maybe do like another sponsor? But then I might not get those in time before Asia, and I would love to wear those in Asia too, to have like a nice cool look. So I might just say fuck it and get them, because I know most of their contacts are like super comfortable. But if they're comfortable, you pay 10 per month, which is not a lot. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, and it's Princess Pinky. I know that I really like Princess Pinky ones, usually. Yeah, I'll see. Sorry for the little detour. I like to splurge out my brain to you sometimes and get your input. Once you made a code in Python, oh, okay. It sounds like you really want it. Will the 6 years affect your life? Not really, but I try to girl math, Like, if I pay $60 and they're not comfortable, then I lost $60. But if I, like, reach out to my representative, it might take too long for me to get them, because it takes 21 to 30 days. Business days. But if I get them now myself and not over a sponsorship, I could then, when I do get a sponsorship again, I can get some other colors, you know, for the stream and stuff. You see my logic? Girl math. That's girl math. And it's also, I think it's good to think like that. It's good to really question your purchases and be like, okay, is it a good purchase? Is it a smart purchase? Am I gonna use this? Even if it's just $60. You know? But imagine wearing contacts in China, in Japan with your friends. You have a point. And it is generally just better for you to switch out your contacts more often. And if I do want to wear these black ones on a more regular basis, it would be better to get monthly ones because they're just be fresher. Especially if I wear them like 2 or 3 times a week. Oh yeah, when you play with cash, it's free. That is basic girl math. If you pay cash, it was free, obviously. Hi Nana, first time here. I think you're not busy now? I am actually going to end the stream now. I think I'm actually going to call it a night. I do want to like work out a little bit. Then have a shower and then have some oatmeal to hopefully help my stomach out a little bit. And yeah. So let's look for a raid target. Let's look for a raid target. Let's see. Raiding our cyber dragon. We could do that. Yes. Wait. Someone seems to be sleepy too. Well, let me also just really quickly check the ASMR category. If there's someone completely new that is insanely catching my eye. It's nearly 1 AM for me. Oh, she's really cute. JJR ASMR. She's really cute. We haven't rated her before. Alrighty then. Let's first say good night to the lovely peeps on YouTube. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope I was able to actually do a good stream today. After the last few ones weren't that amazing. Tarakna, thank you. Thank you so much, Tarakna. Thank you. You are the goat. You're the goat. Thank you so much. You're so appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, lovely people on here and YouTube. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a good stream. And I'll see you in the next stream, which will hopefully be on the weekend. Bye. snugly dreams, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye. Alrighty then.